that is Shukdev Ji and King Parikshit are contemplating, it is the supreme essence of the Bhagavat Mahapuran. Shukdev Ji, King Parikshit curiously asks him, what should a man meditate on? And by which path will a man attain liberation? What is the cosmic form of the Lord? He asks about the Lord's cosmic form, wondering what exactly is that infinite, boundless form. He asks about this profound concept. Then Shukdev Ji says, King Parikshit, the question you have asked will certainly lead to the welfare of humanity, but how exactly will that welfare come about? It will happen if you listen carefully and put it into practice. So it is written in the scriptures, how will human welfare be achieved? In this context, Shukdev Ji thoughtfully says, King Parikshit, it is only those individuals who are true and sincere devotees of the Lord, those who have attained self-knowledge and a deep understanding, those who are immersed in the divine essence and spiritual truth, only those rare humans, those exceptional devotees. It is such people who inquire about these unique and extraordinary ideologies and the most remarkable elements of the Lord. And King Parikshit, you yourself possess those very same rare and admirable qualities that truly set you apart from others. Who says this? To King Parikshit, the knower of Brahman? Shukdev Ji tells him, you are a knower of Brahman, you are a knower of the self, you are a devotee who has received the Lord's grace and blessings. That is why my heart tells me to tell you something about this. Understand it well. Here, Shukdev Ji carefully explains that man in this context knows both birth and death to be truths, recognizing them as fundamental realities of life, but never really takes the time to reflect on them or to consider what they might truly mean. And every single day, he remains deeply entangled in thousands and thousands of different problems and thousands of various matters and issues. Solving them, providing for the family. He spends his nights with his family and his wife, enjoying those moments together at home. And during the day, he works for the family, buying food, rations, and all the necessary clothes, earning a living. He spends his time on these things. As time goes by, death eventually arrives, and then he is unable to improve his deeds. Therefore, for a human being, the acts of listening, as well as chanting, and by listening to hymns, by chanting, and by singing the Lord's praises with heartfelt devotion, and by worshiping the Lord with sincerity and reverence, one should continually engage in these acts of devotion. Subdue pride, arrogance, and the senses, and by steadying the mind and intellect, surrender oneself to the Lord. What will happen then? What will he do next? He will worship the Lord with devotion, listen to the sacred scriptures, chant holy mantras, and sing hymns of praise. Only then, after doing all these things, will he truly attain devotion. He will subdue his senses, bring his mind under control, and surrender his consciousness to the Lord. And what will be the result of doing this? When death comes at that very moment, O human, you will witness and behold the Lord's form and attain the ultimate spiritual goal. How will it happen? Will anyone tell me? Stand up, you all listen to me, but now you tell me. I also want you to read, listen, understand, and speak as well. Tell me. Who can explain to me what needs to be done, please? I will call you up on stage. Will anyone speak? Oh, it is needed. What is the benefit? I haven't come to tell this story for money. I have come here to transform all of you. If you don't change, then what benefit will I have? Then I will gain nothing at all. I will return empty-handed. I came empty-handed, and I will return empty-handed as well. I want at least some of you to undergo a change. What must be done? Every day listen to the stories of the Lord's divine play, His glory, His fame, and the scriptures. And what else? Chant the Lord's holy and sacred name and sing beautiful hymns in His praise, glorifying Him with devotion. And what else? Worship the idol and the divine, sacred form of the Lord with reverence and deep respect. Bring restraint to the mind and the intellectual faculties. Subdue the senses, and what else? All. Immerse your intellect in devotion to the Lord. Take all the intellect used for misdeeds, bad actions, and social or worldly thoughts, and surrender that intellect solely to the devotion of Lord Krishna. Then what will you receive? You will attain the closeness and presence of the Lord. When death comes, Lord Krishna himself will come and grant you his divine vision. To the embodiment of truth, consciousness, and bliss, the cause of the universe's creation, the destroyer of the threefold miseries, to Shri Krishna we bow. Surrendering this body of 5 elements in the soul in devotion to Lord Krishna and moving towards the ultimate truth, that is the goal of life. Shukdev Ji says to King Parikshit, this is the greatest duty of a human being. It is the goal and nothing else besides that.